Welcome to the Daytona 500 starting lineup. On the inside lane, on the pole, winner of the duel and the pole, we have Shawn Hoffman Jr. Outside of him, number 1 for Trackhouse Racing, Aiden Allen. In third place, we have Nick Ryder driving the DeWalt Camry for Joe Gibbs. Right next to him, the other DeWalt car, it's Noah Hobson, winner of duel number 2. Inside row 3, we have the 51 of Brendan Reed. Outside of him, the 21 of Roland Heidfeld. Inside row 4, we have Trevor Walker driving the 41 Haas Ford Mustang. Outside of him, John Morgan in the 8. Next up, Connor Nelson in the 18 driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, starting 9th. Outside of him, Cindy Stream in the 47. Starting in 11th place, we have Giant Gigantar driving the 33. Outside of him, Trevor Martin in the Mahindra Tractors Mustang. Inside row 7, we have Jordan Walker in the Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustang, alongside teammate Ringus McDingus. Row 8, we'll have Kyle Rigger in the 2 Pennzoil Ford Mustang. Outside of him, the 24 of Giovanni Martinez. Next row, we have Diego Tacone in the 77. Outside of him, Christian Luza. Inside row 9, Jeff Dubuquet. Row 10. Jeff Dubuquet. Outside of him, Drew Mushabin. Starting in 21st, we have the 81, Alex McDonald. Outside of him, Jim Bob Cooter. Starting in 23rd, the 11, General Booty. Outside of him, Drew Wood. Starting 25th, we have the 3-car, Oleg Brovarskoy. Outside of him, Blake Burnett. Dirk Dingham, 27th place in the Hendrick 5. 42-car, Aiden O'Malley on the outside. O'Malley's teammate starting next, Kabuto Hantu, starting in 29th. And 30th, we have Jaden Reed driving the Hendrick A-Shock Chevrolet. Starting in 31st, we have the 23 of Conte Ponchanac. Outside of him, the 6, Ignacio Tamayo. In 33rd, we have the 16 car of Wyatt Chow. And the 29 car of Rian Putra. Starting in 35th, we have Jake Edwards in that Hendrick 48. And rounding out the field for the Great American Race, we have Mike Bliss Jr. in the 12th. Some stories to watch today. Hendrick Motorsports did not do so great in these duels. They will have most of their cars starting at the back. It'll be interesting to see how these stages will play out here.
Alright, here we are coming out of turn 4 to begin the season. You heard the starting lineup. Hoffman, Allen, Ryder, Hobson, your top 4 coming to the green flag here. The NASCAR NVIDIA Cup Series is officially underway here at Daytona International Speedway. Now, the way this Daytona 500 is going to work is there's going to be a stage break after lap 10. There's going to be another stage break after lap 20. And then it'll be 20 laps to the finish, ending on lap 40. I expect to see a lot of movement, a lot of drivers leading, a lot of passing. Who knows? That 22 car in his duel was not passed the entire race. I think it's a different story here in the 500. As already to the outside, there may be a lead change on lap 1 with Nick Ryder in the 19. He slides up the track. The 51 is going to come into the inside here. That 51, that is Brendan Reed coming to lead the first lap of the season in that Rowdy Energy Toyota Camry. Lap 1 of the season is going to be led by Brendan Reed. On his inside, here comes Trevor Walker in the 41 Haas Ford Mustang. Behind him, the 18 Connor Nelson. There's 3 Joe Gibbs cars running in the top 6 right there. The other is General Booty, and he is starting pretty far in the back of this race. There may be some gaps within the commentary at some points in this race. If that's the case, I'll probably just pump up the car sounds, let you watch the race that's going on, because there's going to be a lot of action when talking about this race, as we've already had a few lead changes. Coming to lead lap 2, it's going to be the 18 car. That is Connor Nelson, leading his first laps of the season in that Joe Gibbs number 18 M&M's car. That 22 car, who was so strong in his duel, is stuck on the outside behind Nick Ryder. Other front row starter Aiden Allen is up there as well. As some driver logic in this game can be interesting at points. So we are already 3 wide, 3 by 3 by 3 throughout almost the entire field. Here comes the 33 car of Giant Gigantar to the inside. He might take a stab at leading a lap here. 18 might get a run out of the turn. This lap is going to be led by, it's the 18 again, that is Connor Nelson. Not for much longer, though, I do say. We're going to go on board with the 21 car of Roland Heifeld. Volume is going to be too loud, so you are going to listen. Lots and lots of movement around here in the field as we're going to go back to the leader. Our leader currently is the 10 car. That is Jordan Walker. It is way too tough to call who is going to be where here at the finish. Even at the finish of this stage. But stage points, you want to get them. Top 10 all receive stage points. And a playoff point for that winning driver of the stage. Lap led at the lines, the 10 car, that is Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker and Trevor Walker are related, and they are both driving for Stuart Haas. You see on the inside, there's the 2 car, that is Kyle Rigger driving that Pennzoil Ford Mustang. On the outside, it's the 33 who's getting a run. Big push coming from Trevor Martin in the 14 and Connor Nelson in the 18. 10 car might get to roar back on the bottom here, though. He slides up. That 2 might get to go to the inside, and he will. Lap's going to be led by the 33 on the outside of Giant Gigantar. But I think the 2 car is leading this next lap. Alright, after the unforeseen crash, we are going to call that the end of stage 1. At the time of caution, I already have reviewed, it was Kyle Rigger in the 2 car who will be winning the stage. The rest of the stage results are being posted onto the screen right now as Rigger, alongside Gigantar, are going to lead us back to the flag here at Daytona International Speedway. 10 more laps, and it's another stage. Yeah, NR 2003 just decided it was gonna head out at that moment in time, so we had to reboot the field. I got everybody back to where they should be pretty much, so it doesn't look like there's gonna be too big of a loss there. The ticker, let's see if I can get that right. We are going to have to just cut our losses with the ticker for this race. I'll just scroll through it for the one on the side, since everything has to be difficult at all times. I'm going to minimize some programs running real quick. Alright. 3 laps in, your race leader is the 20 car of Noah Hobson, Brendan Reed on his inside, General Booty 3rd place. The 81 car looks like he is going to lead another lap here. That is Alex McDonald. All the way in the back of the pack, you can see the other Rowdy Energy car. He is not doing so hot, just like the other DeWalt car of Nick Ryder, also sitting back there. But this is a long race. There is plenty of time for things to go wrong. Heck, we haven't even seen a caution caused by wrecking yet. So a lot can go down in these next 27 laps here at Daytona International Speedway. The 11 car of General Booty looks like he is going to get a chance to lead the lap now. And he will. Mr. Booty. That's his first on the season. Who should we go on board with? Let's go on board with our pole sitter, Shawn Hoffman, running 13th. Let's see what's going on back there. As you saw, the 11 car looked like he got either moved up or slid up the track just a little bit. That leaves room for Drew Mushaben in that 7 car. Potentially peek his nose down in there. Does not look like he is going to make that move, though. Mr. Booty with the lead, and he is in control. Just got to pick the right lanes to block. He might be able to win this stage. There's the car who started 2nd place and 4th. That's Aiden Allen driving that 1 car, that black and silver Casa de Sol car on the inside. He has a fast car. He's got his Trackhouse teammate Jim Bob Cooter behind him. As everybody is chasing that 11 car. Stage win number 1 and the first of the season. First of the series since it's began went to Kyle Rigger of Penske Racing. The 99 slides up and leaves his teammate. Puzzling move there from Jim Bob. And I think we've got cars going to the pits. Yep, we've got cars in pit road. The 43, 51, 6, 16, 8, 5, 12, 17, 54. And some cars that ended up slowing up a little bit. Let's check back on our lead pack here. We've got the 11 General Booty still up front. Will they pit? Is pitting going to be necessary before lap 10 finishes for this lead pack? Who's coming in here? Oh yeah. They're all coming in. Here's the 11 being led. General Booty leads them into pit road. And that is going to give the lead to the 99. That is Jim Bob Cooter staying out an extra lap. As we've got cars starting to merge back onto the track here. It's going to be the 99 and the 14 who have not pit still. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to cycle out where. This is going to be an interesting finish for the stage here. And the 14 is in the wall. Trouble for the 14 car of Trevor Martin. Looks like he has lost a tire there on the outside lane. He certainly has to make it into the pit road now. Who is this going to shuffle into the lead? Where is General Booty at right now? He is just now coming back onto the track. I can't find the leader. I think it's gonna shuffle out and be the 11 car. Last lap in the stage. I believe the 11 car is your race leader right now. There's the 14, there's the 22. Make sure the caution comes out. So far, craziness to end the stage here. And it is going to be Kyle Rigger. We're going to go back there because I couldn't figure out who was where. Let's check back at this last battle for the stage win here. It's the 2, the 20, the 5, and the 16 coming out of turn 4. And Kyle Rigger is going to take both stages here at Daytona International Speedway. Sorry about the confusion there. I could not figure out who was going to shuffle out where. Rigger, Hobson, Chow, Dinkum, Reed, Morgan, Gigantar, Booty, Mediocrities, and Luza, your top 10 here at Stage 2. Looks like we had a big wreck happen under caution, taking out numerous cars. Big wreck under caution. That takes out a large amount of race cars, including Giovanni Martinez, Jake Edwards, Burnett, Tamayo, Bravarsky, Heidfeld, Wood, Dubuque, Mushaben, Ponchanek, Ringus McDingus, and the car who finished second in that stage. That is Noah Hobson in the 20 car, winner of the duel. Interesting. I wish I could have seen what happened. I was not expecting them to wreck under caution. Alright, well, after that, the pace car is off. It is going to be 16 laps. That explains the extra few pace laps here at Daytona. We are back green. That was certainly interesting to say the least. No one expects the big one to happen under caution. There are still going to be plenty of cars in contention for this victory. 2-car, Kyle Rigger seems to be the guy to beat. He has won both stages here at Daytona, which in it alone is very difficult to do. If he wins this race and sweeps, that's going to be a very impressive victory for that team. Inside, that's John Morgan in the 8-car. He's looking for some green laps to lead. the 8 does get him at the line by a nose. Oh, the 2? The 2 led that lap by how much? They were dead even at the line there. Completely tied. Imagine that as a finish. Woof. It's going to bring the 5 car of Dirk Dinkum into the lead. 16 of Wyatt Chow behind him. Diego Catone in the 77 has significant damage and is not able to keep up with the pace. Dirk Dinkum is going to lead his first lap of the race in that Hendrick car's number 5 machine. 16 of Wyatt Chow, second place. There's the 54 of Mr. Mediocrities, Studley that is, driving a car that looks just like his teammate in the 45. Monster Energy sponsoring both cars for most of the season. And he's got the 11 car General Booty behind him. He's had a strong race all day. Looks like Booty may have just given him a little bit of a nudge there. Will some shenanigans happen under a green flag here at Daytona? Who is going to step out of line and cause problems? Battle for the lead. Here comes the 54. We are going to go on board camera for General Booty. As you were able to see there, we have another set of pit cycles beginning to go. Being led by Studley Mediocrities, being led by General Booty and his teammate Nick Ryder in the 11 are going to be the first 2 cars out. 41, 47, 43, 29, 1, 42, 9, 22, 10, and the damaged 77 all in pit road here. Studley stays out another lap, as does Connor Nelson and the 8 car. And in comes a lot of the rest of the field, including the 2, the 51, and the 12. These are going to be the cars to watch right here in the 11 and the 19. They should shuffle out in first place. Looks like they had quick pit stops. They are not bump drafting, though. That 19 wants to make the pass. That is not going to be productive for either of the 2 when it comes to passing the cars getting out of pit road. They may not come out as the lead here because of that. We're going to have to see. Looks like the 16 of Wyatt Chow is going to shuffle himself to the lead. There's the abominably slow 77 car that we saw. Chow is going to be caught in a matter of seconds, though, with this field approaching. Still no pit from the 54, 18, 8. Actually, they all just pit now. Here they come out of pit road. 54 of Studley Mediocrities led them in, and I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he'll be able to hold on to the lead, which would be an impressive job by his pit crew. There he is up ahead in that 54 car. He might actually get to stay up here, and he's going to be on the most amount of fuel too. Great work by that 54 Monster Energy Toyota Camry. He wasn't even originally going to be in this race, fun fact of the day. I put him in last second because I forgot to include him in the roster. He was going to originally drive the 16 car that just led that lap. That is Wyatt Chow in the lead. The 77 car goes high, as do most teams trying to avoid, but that is going to slow the field down. It is going to take a few laps for these guys to regroup and get back going at the same speed. You see that second pack starting to form back there with that 41 car leading it. They're 3 seconds back now. I wonder how fast they'll be able to close that gap. As we see the 33 car of Gigantar. He's had a great run all day. Same with General Booty in the 11 there. Both of them have been strong threats for the win. There is the neon yellow car of Mike Bliss Jr. Not too far behind. Still 3 seconds for the second pack, but with all of this battling and with the field not being too tightly knit together, this could get interesting. They're going to have to get by that 77 car, and AI traffic logic is not the best at times in this game. Gigantar in the 33 is going to lead another lap here at Daytona. Slightly closing the gap is that second pack. Not by much, though. They pulled in about 4/10 on pack 1 here. Caution right now would really spice things up, especially if the event of pitting is going to come up soon, because they have not been taking many laps on these tires. I almost expect to see one more pit stop before the end of this race. 6 laps to go here at Daytona for the great American race, the Daytona 500. We're being led by Gigantar. Up the track, he gets moved by the air off of Mike Bliss Jr.'s car. He's being pushed by Jim Bob Cooter, Nick Ryder, and Studley. That top pack was definitely, or that second pack was definitely impacted by that slow 77 of Diego Tacone. And sliding up the track, there's multiple cars there. And here it is. Here is the final pit cycle of the race starting to begin now. Who is going to shuffle out as the lead when it is all said and done here? We're going to be racing with the 11 car of General Booty as him, Wyatt Chow, the 99 of Jim Bob Cooter, Studley, and looks like Dirk and Dinkum are your top 5 who stayed out. Still green here at Daytona. Who comes in? Who stays out? Whose strategy is going to work the best? The 11 and the 16 are in. 99 and 54 are not. 18, 45 stay out. This is shaping up to be an interesting strategy race here at Daytona. Who is going to play their cards right and capture the first crown jewel in the NASCAR NVIDIA Cup Series history. I expect to see the 54 or 99 in the pits. They're going to be held up a little bit by this 10 car. I would go in now if I'm the 54, and he will. Jim Bob Cooter, on the other hand, is still staying out in the lead. 3 laps to go. Second place, the next car to stay out is the 18 car of Connor Nelson. The car that looks like he'll shuffle to the lead right now is the 45 car. That is Christian Luza, who has not been a name that we have mentioned much today. Looks like he's got the 2 car and the 8 car also of Kyle Rigger. I expect to see Jim Bob in here. Yes, he is. I expect to see Nelson in here. And he is. Now we're going to go check out the 54 car who's out of the pits now. Where's that 45? 45 is out of the pits now. This might be our pack right here. Being led by General Booty and Wyatt Chow. Two laps to go here. We have a car that is out of fuel on the racetrack. That is the 51 car of Brendan Reed. Tragic to have happen at this point in the race. That 54 car of Studley actually has a really good cushion on these leaders right here. There's Cooter getting past. All right, Studley Mediocrities is going to have a lead. Connor Nelson in the 18 in second. How close can this pack get? There is the 99, and there is the pack not too far behind. But Studley, oh, there's a wreck. That's going to bring up NASCAR overtime. Let's see what happened here. Not what Studley wants to see. Looks like Jim Bob Cooter just too slow on the track, right in front of Nick Ryder in the 19. That hurts the 33 of Gigantar. And he is hit again by the 81 car of Alex McDonald. All right, welcome back to NASCAR overtime. 2 laps to go, being led by Studley and Booty. That final wreck took out some good contenders and almost, if not ruined, Studley's strategy. He's got the 18 car of Connor Nelson pushing behind him, 43 of Kabuto Hantu behind him, and his own teammate, the 45 of Christian Luza, 1 row back. Inside the 18 is going to dive. That might put the 54 right there in the middle as the 11 is going to go the outside. The 11 doesn't get the support, though. That's what Connor Nelson was looking to see here, as we're going to come to 1 lap to go here at Daytona International Speedway. White flag, Connor Nelson in the 18, M&M's Toyota. 2 monster cars behind him and the iconic Petty 43. Where is he gonna go? Who is going to win this race? The 45 on the inside is gonna have a run being pushed by Trevor Martin in the 14 car. That 18's got a good amount of space. Will anybody be able to make a move on him? There's the 14 making it 3 wide back there. That is everything Connor Nelson is looking to see in that 18 car. Coming out of turn 3 and 4, it is going to be the 18. Connor Nelson has conquered the Daytona 500. Second place, Trevor Martin. Third place, Christian Luza. Fourth place, Wyatt Chow. Fifth place, Kabuto Hantu. Sixth place goes to the 12 of Mike Bliss Jr. Jaden Reed. Seventh, a fall from a potential locked up win from Studley. And then we've got Dirk Dinkum and Aiden O'Malley rounding out your top 10 here at Daytona International Speedway. The full results will be posted in a spreadsheet since I've had to make like 4 different races to complete this race. But we got it now. All right, with the Daytona 500 in the books, let's check out the race results along with the season standings. I really hope everybody enjoyed this Daytona 500 broadcast. Our next track on the circuit, we're heading to Viva Las Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, track number 2 on the schedule. Who's got it in the bag? Leave your answers down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon.